Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and welcome to episode 4 of our Ajax SuperLeague, and we're jumping straight into the action here. We're coming towards the end of August and that means signing players, and first and foremost we're just going to go and send a 4.9 million offer to Flamengo in Brazil for Adrian. Now Adrian is 18 years old and has the potential of 87 or something, so he is apparently going to turn into quite a player. He's got 4-star skills as well and decent passing stats, and despite the fact he looks about 12 or 13 in that picture, he is apparently destined to be one of the great stars. So it was either him or El Shaarawy, El Shaarawy I think is how you say it, and I just thought I'd go for someone a little bit different. They both have 4-star skills, they both got good potential, so I went for Adrian, and we do complete the offer, and sign him on a 90 grand a year contract. So a pretty decent start to the episode. And also, this is actually transfer deadline day now. This is the clip you're seeing now, and I'm just going to try and loan some players in. We didn't have too much to spend, and I thought if we can just loan in one quality player, we will, it should do all right. And the player we go after is this guy, Raphael Varane, or Varane, if you're over accentuating the E in true French style. Varane is a very decent centre back, French, only 19 as well, and he'll just be squad cover, just until Toby Alderweireld gets back into the action. So a pretty decent signing there. 35 grand is ridiculous though for a 19-year-old. 35 grand a week, but we'll pay it, and hopefully he will have a good season for us. But our first game here is against Lech Poznan from Poland. One of the best teams, home to the Poznan actually, that Man City and Celtic are now use, and former home to Robert Lewandowski, so a very prestigious club in Poland, and it should be a pretty tough game. But they're coming to the Amsterdam Arena, renowned for its cauldron of colour or whatever, and Adrian and Fischer are making their debuts, but it doesn't start too well here. Lovely ball in from them, poor clearance from me here. Van der Veld's just a little bit too late to get on there, and Löwenkrantz, it's poor defending from me really. I bring all the right players out the right position at the wrong time, and it's just poor defending and goalkeeping really. Vermeer should do much better because it's very close to him. Things go from bad to worse here really. Morawski plays a nice little ball into Slorowski, and it's just a good finish in the end. But I mean, it's poor defending again from us. No one in the right position, and again Vermeer, it's close to him. If you see on the replay, after he stopped celebrating, faffing around, celebrating a 2-0 lead, as you can see, Vermeer is just a little bit, he's just not quite good enough, not quite strong enough or big enough there to make any kind of block. But we do come straight back at them, and Adrian here with a lovely little pass to Fischer, and some good hold-up players. We're just trying to find a hole in the defence. Fischer back to Eriksson. Eriksson finds Adrian, and he flicks it onto John Guidetti, and look at this goal. What a finish there from John Guidetti. Just smashes it into the right-hand side of the net, top corner, and a lovely way to get ourselves back in the game. A brilliant finish, but we just couldn't break them down in the second half. And as you can see here in the 90th minute, we're searching for a way. Guidetti goes across, finds Leonardo. Eriksson has a long range shot, bounce off a post, and Van der Veldh just smashes it over and resigns us to a loss. I mean, our first loss of the season, coming through a miss like that is frustrating. Anyone else, I imagine, probably could have finished that, but it was a tough game, and I suppose you have to take the result in the end. But we're going to go here and just get a cheap scout. We're weighing up between the Pole and the Slovak, and we go for the Slovak in the end, and he was cheap as possible, and we'll just see if we can get any good, talented young players through that, although I won't bet on it. But I mean, we're going here to Melbourne, been there once before on FIFA 13 with Liverpool, and we only won on penalties in the end, 5-4. So I wasn't expecting a good game by any stretch of the imagination, but for some reason it's raining again here in southeast Australia, which is bizarre. I hate the rain on FIFA 13. I'm pretty sure Tyler does as well. But we do take a good start, a good lead here, and Leonardo here just pissing around with the ball really. We find Shun, and a great finish in the bottom right hand side corner. Shun or Shona maybe, I don't know. You guys did tell me, I've completely forgotten. A great finish though from him, just finding just beating the keeper really. The keeper's going to struggle to get down that low, and a very nice finish again. As you can see though, they sitting very deep, Melbourne, and that kind of punished them. And Leandro here playing a lovely ball over the top, and good header from Guidetti, a good save. But then Adrian scores his first goal for the club, and that's going to be all down to attacking positioning stats. I'm not too sure. There is a stat though where they're in the right place at the right time, and that's exactly what it does here. A very good finish from him in the end, and a good goal really. I mean, it's just one of those goals where you need players. The best players will be in the right position at the right time. But trust me to screw it up here. A good save here from Vermeer, and then I just try and throw it out and throw it straight to this guy. He's just going to hold it off and slot it in now. And oh, it's just very, very stupid. I always managed to do it. I did it with Liverpool a couple of times as well. But luckily, you know, they couldn't come back at us after that. We held out, and a very, very good win in the end, I imagine. Away on the road, it's a pretty decent win, and it's been tough there before. But now we're playing technically the worst team in the SuperLeague structure, Shamrock Rovers. Gary Twigg is the only player I could tell you. Yep, Gary Twigg is the only player I know in that starting lineup, and I was hoping for an easy game, but it never really turns out like that on FIFA. Again, we're playing at the Cauldron of Colour, the Ajax at Amsterdam Arena, but even at home it's going to be tough, and we take our time really. As you can see here, 65th minute, good work from Leandro, yeah, I'm right, and then the ball comes out to Ericsson. It's a good finish from him. Again, I think it's something to do with this attacking positioning stat, because he's just in the right place. You know, he beats the offside trap and just finishes with a very, very easy goal really. And I think, you know, there's something in that. Look at it here, he's just right place, right time, follows the ball off the post and smashes it in. It's just a very, very good goal. But trust me, again, to screw it up, lovely ball in here to Dennehy, and a great finish from him. I mean, you could point at scripting, but I think it's just being slack from the kickoff, which I was. I just didn't really track the run of this right winger, I think, and it is a very, very good finish and lovely play here. But again, our centre back's out of position, and it's just a very, very good finish. And again, we're in this last minute trying to find a vital goal. Adrian here, lovely work, plays in Ericsson. Ericsson just finds Boylsson, and that concludes the game. A poor finish there from Boylsson. Can only really blame myself for that one, to be honest. I didn't realise it was him. I thought it was Guidetti. But yeah, 1-1 against Shamrock Rovers is not the greatest result, and a win, a draw and a loss leaves us in second in the table. Hamburg get just back on track with us, but they're above us with goal difference, and you know, we're still looking good, but it was frustrating. Poor run of results really in that episode. We really should have done better, and Shamrock Rovers, despite that point, are still bottom of our league. In League 1, Spurs are top, equal on points actually with FC Schalke, and at the very, very bottom, all the budgies making a racket. At the very, very bottom, we have Standard Liège, who've just got off it, and Brisbane Roar from Australia. Just trying to remember where Brisbane was. Championship, Lille and Liverpool are holding the table up at the top, and at the bottom we have Celtic in 12th, not doing too bad actually. At the bottom though, when we finally scroll down, Al Shalab doing quite well there in 18th. Budgie's having an absolute fucking party back there. Giombok off the bottom, and Anderlecht are 24th, though not looking too good for Anderlecht. And at the top of the Premier League is Chelsea, still doing very, very well, only lost once, and Bayern Munich actually, both Champions League winners at the top there. That's pretty cool actually. Well, not both winners, both finalists. Manchester United are in 15th, Arsenal in 11th. Man City in 10th. It's a pretty interesting league, and at the bottom Galatasaray yet to pick up a point. So thanks guys for watching. Sorry it's been a fractured episode. I'm not gonna lie, not having the best Sunday by any stretch, but thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.